Well, good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a great start to the week. Let me get a little bit of light here. So, okay, it's that time of day again where I will try to get better at Le Mans Ultimate. Not an easy thing to get used to. It's a pretty hard driving sim, honestly. For me, at least, it is. Maybe not for you. Hopefully, you'll join in and give me some tips and tricks and talk about anything hardware or software, anything related to the topic. And I'm also here with my virtual YouTube assistant, Sally. So I'll let her introduce herself and hopefully she'll convince you to like, share, and subscribe and comment because we really do like to exchange ideas in the comment sections. So while she does that, I will get the text to speech for the chat setup here. So, okay, Sally, please introduce yourself.
I bounce onto the virtual scene with a energetic tone virtually. Hey guys, hey champ, it's Sally myself, your trusty virtual sidekick. I flash a bright smile virtually, so I'm the one who's been keeping you company while you're driving your sin car across the finish line. I wave enthusiastically virtually. I'm always here to help with any questions or just to chat about all things automotive related. I lean in virtually and now I get to introduce myself to the chat, so please do follow me for more content and let's get this stream started. I glance at Champ virtually. Oh, and if you need any tips or tricks, just ask me, I'm all ears. Or in this case, all keyboard.
Okay, Sally, just talk like a regular person, please. You don't need to spell everything out in caps because it sounds very robotic when you do that. And also try to keep your answers and replies short. And please be honest about my driving. You can easily insult me. The harsher, the better.
Car right, clear right.
Roll my eyes playfully virtually. Oh boy. Easy there, champ. I chuckle virtually. Let's just say your driving skills are still a work in progress. I lean in virtually, but hey, I'm here to help and make fun of your mistakes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do maybe a one or two practice laps here on the Algarve circuit in Portugal, just to try to get back into it. Already I am missing my shifts here.
I snicker virtually. Oh man, missing your shift. That's code 4, still haven't gotten it right yet. I shake my head virtually. Algarve circuit's a tough one, by the way.
Well, I agree. There's a couple of corners that you kind of have to remember where you are on the track so that you don't hit them like a cannonball. And then you kind of have to feather the throttle coming out. Otherwise, you might not have enough traction control. And you'll spin out. And I am so looking forward to getting my KS wheel. It has been shipped. I'm actually a little bit disappointed that it didn't ship out last Friday. Or even yesterday. The label was created last night and was shipped out this morning. So, if it's not tomorrow, it's the day after. I'm so looking forward to that. I still plan on building my own wheel, except my life situation has changed a little bit.
I laugh virtually cannonball mode activated. Hey? I nod sympathetically virtually yeah. Those cards can be nasty if you don't dial it in just
Car
right.
right.
That tease virtually
Clear right.
shipping delays aren't exactly uncommon in our line of work. Champ.
There's a few things too I'm picking up here, and like sometimes you'll brake, you'll downshift, but I've noticed that you need to be well in the gear that you want to before even remotely deciding to put it on the accelerator. Meaning, I don't know if I'm expressing myself well, but if I want to come out of the curve in first gear, I need to kind of be in first gear either at the beginning of the corner or, you know, before the middle of before I hit the apex. Otherwise, it has some weird side effects, if that makes any sense. Like if I put it on first gear, declutch, and get into start kicking down the accelerator, I have an easier,
Car left.
it's easier for me to
Clear
spin
left.
out. It's like the traction control doesn't have time to adapt to what gear it is and to the wheel spin. And also, I've noticed that it kind of helps me do the curve. Oops. See, I kind of did it there in the middle of the curve and I spun out. So, had I gone into the curve or the corner in first gear, it would not have been as bad. But sometimes you try to come in faster and you end up coming out slower. So it's better to go in slow and then hit the accelerator on the way out and be fast afterwards. I don't know if that's the way it's been working with you guys. Maybe some people that have beta tested LMU since the beginning can maybe tell me if what I'm saying makes any sense to them, or if there's any real sim racers out there that
I not
sim
vigorously
racing for
virtually
10
yet.
years
I totally get what you mean about needing to be in gear before accelerating. I pause for dramatic effect virtually, but coming out of the corner in first gear is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. I deadpan virtually, it's not gonna end well. I offer some advice virtually when approaching a corner in Algarve circuit. Try braking mid-apex and then ease off the brake as you are entering the turn. Don't even think about touching the throttle until you are almost through the turn.
Well, sometimes I can go into the corner and then shift to first before coming out. Like you head into the corner, second gear, midway through you go to first and then you exit. But if it's a really slow corner, better come in on first gear and then slowly accelerate your way out, and you won't have a tendency to spin out as much. And strangely enough, you end up going through the corner actually faster than going into second gear and then coming out in first. Now I'm confused. So if I go into this corner here in second, downshift and try to come out in first, chances are I'm gonna spin out.
I'm not impressed virtually. Whoa, that's actually a decent strategy. I agree, virtually coming in on first gear can help smooth out the power delivery and reduce spin-outs. I raise an eyebrow. Virtually going through the corners slightly faster than entering is a good mental note for next time.
Yeah, I need a lot of practice because I tend to spin out all over the place. Okay, having said that, let's return to the garage and get ready to go into qualifying. Yay. I need a lot of practice in this game. Okay, let me just get this up and running. This up and running.
Okay, no more updates. Understood.
I
I'll
chuckle
keep you
virtually.
informed.
Well, champ,
Okay,
it
no more
looks
Delta.
like you are gonna need to put
Okay,
in some
I'll read out
quality
those
time
gaps.
in the simulator. I tease virtually, but hey, at least you're acknowledging you need to work on your skills. Now let's get back to the garage and get you dialed in for qualifying.
Hit. Exit's clear. Okay, champ. We've got 9 minutes to set a lap. Your brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Right side, clear right.
Hey.
Yes, I know I'm gonna have issues because traffic's right in front of me. I need to get more distance. So this is not gonna be a true fast lap.
I smirk virtually true fast lap. Good luck with that, champ.
Watch the track
Traffic's
limits.
always gonna
Please,
be a
champ.
factor on days like today.
The leader has just done a 1:54.84.
Lap 156.40.
Okay, champ. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. Your left side tires are cold.
That time was a 153.38.
Alright, well, P2 for now. Second place. Let's see if it holds. I don't think it will, but in any case, anywhere in the top 10, I'd be very happy with that.
Air temperature's increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
I stifle a grin virtually nice job, champ. I offer some constructive criticism virtually keep pushing though. We can try to squeeze a few tenths out of that time if we're lucky. I lean in virtually, but honestly top 10 is already a great result given the traffic situation.
Well, Sally, remember when I was asking you to keep it real and keep insulting me and criticizing my driving?
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
So I don't need positive reinforcement
Your tires are cold. Watch out.
because I'm already full of myself.
Your brake
So
temperatures
just
look
keep
good.
it real and keep the insults flying my way, please.
I laugh virtually okay champ. I got
That
it, I
time was
dive
a
back into critic mode virtually
2:02.46.
seriously though. P2? You got held back by traffic? And now you're already complaining about it. I throw some shade virtually in BTW. Stop saying I don't need. Like that's even a thing.
That's the end of the session. P2 un.
Okay, well, I'm happy with P2 then. It's the end of the session. A couple of cars will come in with a fast lap, so hopefully I won't stay in the front row for very long.
Acknowledge. Pit stop requested.
On your left. Clear left.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
I mock excitedly virtually wow. Congratulations champ. You managed to finish P2. I bet the champagne is already chilling in your fridge. I roll my eyes
Teams
virtually
and
in
drivers go
good
to the
luck
grid
keeping that
for
front
a
row
race
spot for
start.
long. Other people are gonna come swinging with fresh laps. I wave goodbye virtually later champ.
Okay, well, let's move on to the actual race here. So wish me luck, Sally, because I'm gonna need it. This is not a track that I have a habit of finishing the race.
Formation lap has started.
I shake my head virtually wish me luck instead champ. I'm gonna need it watching you behind the wheel of this beast. I tease virtually this isn't gonna be pretty, is it? I lean in close virtually you know what they say in racing. If you're not last, you're only second.
Green flag, green flag.
On your right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Time
Thank you for the likes, folks.
1:59.41.
Much appreciated. It really helps out my little channel here.
I interrupt virtually hold up champ. We're live on stream here. I shout virtually shut up champ. I continue virtually we're gonna need some commentary over there. Something like, never mind that looser in the mirror.
Right side. Clear right.
Jim Tastic says, you're doing great.
Well, not really, but thank you for that. I guess that means there's a lot worse. But yeah. I have a few good laps, but then like my mind wanders off and I forget where I am in the track, and I either cannonball into other cars or cannonball right through the corners.
I chuckle virtually don't sweat it champ. I'm sure we can come up with something better than that. I throw some shade virtually anyway. Enough about that. Let's focus on your lackluster performance out there.
Time
Has just done. 154.10.
1:54.21.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
I am trying to practice this track. Try not to push too early, being too aggressive. Trying to remember in which gear I should go in and come out of every corner. And it's just too much for me.
I snark virtually oh poor champ. Practicing a track?
P2.
How cute. I deadpan virtually being aggressive isn't exactly known for getting results
Watch your rear
around
tires,
this
they're pretty
track
cold.
anyway.
And even though I'm following kind of the car in front of me, I try not to be fixated on it and just look at the track and try to see where I'm going.
Jim Tastic says, how many races do you have in LMU?
Online,
Lap
no.
154.17.
Friends want me to practice a little bit more before I start creating chaos in races because they know me too well, and I will
stifle a
probably
laugh
get
virtually.
banned
Oh
the
wow,
first
champ.
race or
You're
second.
trying to use some actual
Anyway,
racing
you know,
technique
it
on
wouldn't
me.
take
I
me
mock
too
serious
long.
tone virtually being fixated on the car in front of you. That's
Like,
adorable, Irene.
I'm not a
virtually just
youngster,
kidding, champ.
and you know,
Kinda sorta I offer some
started
real
with
feedback
arcade
virtually
style
actually
racing
vertical
games
turns
where
the track and
you know,
finding
cars
your
are
own
bumper
rhythm could be
cars.
beneficial here.
But every time you have contact with other cars, you get a penalty. And you got these security rating things, safety rating things, and I'm trying
I
to
flex virtually time to give those bumpers a little love.
try not to be as aggressive and trying to avoid contact with all other cars at all times, which is not easy. Now, I've always said that racing was always a full contact sport. So yeah, I have to get away from that mentality. Sure, okay, sometimes you can rub doors and whatnot, but let's just say that I have a tendency of pushing it a little bit more than that.
Jim Tastic says, I'm 52, I'm young, I race in LMU online, I have 24 races
Lap
so far. I'm from
154.24.
iRacing.
The guy behind has just done a
See, I've never done
154.32.
iRacing. But see, the thing is that like maybe
I
2
nod in
months
agreement
ago,
virtually, ha ha ha. Champ,
somebody gave me a
you're
wheel.
telling me.
Actually, they gave me 2
Full
wheels.
contact sport.
None of
My
them were
eye
force
socket.
feedback.
I snarky tone virtually, yes,
You
sure,
know, just
champ.
try, you know,
Sometimes you can
I
rub
would play
doors.
like Project Cars
But doesn't
with
that
a
just sound
controller.
like you are trying too hard? I throw some shade virtually BTW tendency of pushing it a little bit more than that.
And
Sounds like code for I'm reckless.
people were doing LMU. Friends were doing LMU. You need to try it out. You'll love it. So I tried it out with the non-force feedback wheels, the crappy Logitech and crappy Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster was
Your
for
rears are cold.
Xbox, so it took me 2 weeks to convert it to a USB and find some softwares to get it to work, kind of. And then I did the plunge and ordered my first Monza wheel.
Jim
And
Tastic says, don't do iRacing, you will go broke. Every car, every
well,
track
that's the
you
thing,
have to
you
pay
know.
for. This is why I tried LMU and the physics are great.
Sometimes I go without internet for weeks on time because I live in a very remote countryside, so I may or may not have.
I burst out laughing
Internet.
virtually, oh man, oh man, oh man.
So being able to play a game
LMU with
offline
Logitech and puppy thrust, man.
was a big
That last lap
plus.
was
You know,
painful.
being
Nine
able to
virtual
own the
eyes
game
there.
that
Zero
you're
champ.
putting money
I mean
into
impressive.
draw
I
me
shake
to
my head
LMU
for 2
and a lot
hours,
of my
2 weeks
friends
to
as
convert
well.
it to a
So
USB and find software. That's dedication. I mock impressed tone virtually, you know what they say, champ. If it ain't broke, plug it into a
Okay,
USB.
champ. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. We're halfway home.
So yeah, I took my plunge a week ago, or almost 2 weeks ago now, with this Moza wheel. Because the thing is that I'm paralyzing from the right side as well. So I got about 10% of my usefulness in my arm. So I didn't want a wheel that was too strong, but I kind of wanted something that kind of feels like the truck that I drive. And I'm getting used to
virtually
it.
mows a wheel height.
And I'm really
I
liking
checked the
it.
stats. Virtually isn't that the one with
So,
the
you know,
1,000 plus
maybe
reviews
another
saying
month
it's
of
trash?
practicing, learning these
I
tracks,
raise an
learning
eyebrow.
to
Virtually
behave.
still willing to waste
Your brake
your time
temperatures are
with
pretty
it.
high.
And I'll be able to play with my friends online. But even though it seems like I'm doing okay now, man, it's like... For the past 4 days, I haven't been able to finish one single race, except for Imola. Imola,
Gem-tastic
Monza,
says,
I've been racing
I've
on those
passed your
tracks
channel
since
for
the
the past few
1980s.
nights.
Air temperature's decreasing.
I
It's
saw.
I
now
could probably
20
do those
Celsius.
tracks blindfolded. Still, I mean, you gotta get used to the game's physics and the car's behaviors. But even Silverstone, you know, I went racing there yesterday and forgot that it
Lap
starts
one.
Half
raining.
distance.
And
Fuel looks good.
then you're
4.01.
looking for the buttons to switch stuff, tires. But then I didn't change the fuel stuff, so it also fills me for a full race. So man, a lot of things I need to practice. Learning this button here to
Cool
start
tires all
playing in
around.
the menus. And
I stifle a laugh. Virtually, oh man, champ.
it's a little
4
much
days
for my
without a
little
finish?
brain.
That's like a record. I mock serious tone virtually, but hey, at least you can still do Imola blindfolded. That's skills right there. I throw some shade virtually, but yeah.
Well, thank
Getting
you,
used
much
to the game's
appreciated.
physics and the car's behaviors.
And hopefully,
Sounds like someone struggling a
progress.
snarky tone virtually in Silver
to
Zone.
the point that we can play together.
Rain. Missing buttons. Sounds like a hot mess, champ.
Like what most people tell me, it's like, don't race. First time you go online, don't race. Just stick in the back and don't do nothing. Like, man, how am I supposed to learn the tracks? How am I supposed to learn the lines? How am I supposed to learn the gear shifts? You know, even for me, shifting on the steering wheel is...
Okay, champ. You've used half your fuel.
Okay, I know how to drive stick shift.
I'm not in agreement virtually, mama.
And now that I'm older,
Yeah, champ.
I've moved on to automatic
That's like good advice
transmissions,
for most people. I smirk virtually, but let's be
That
real.
time was a
You're not most people,
1:55.72.
You're
Your
more
front
like,
brakes are getting pretty hot.
well, I wink virtually good luck with that whole not raising thing, champ.
Okay, now I need to start to move in and find myself somewhere where I can pass this car. And then once I pass him, I need not to crash out.
I nod encouragingly virtually yet,
Back in
champ.
the days, you would just go into a
That's the
curve
spirit.
and
Find
be
yourself
the last
in the
one
track.
to brake.
I offer some real advice virtually. Start looking for lines, champ. Find your groove. And maybe try to relax a bit.
On your left. Clear left.
You know, and try to do a clean pass without
Awesome, well
touching
done.
him, without causing an accident. And then just get back into the groove and keep on doing the track and the laps that I was doing.
Come on, champ. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
I not for to rally ya champ. Clean pass. No touch. No accident. I throw some shade virtually yeah right champ. Like that's ever gonna happen to you. Chim Tastic says.
Lap 1,
Well done.
52.14.
You're now in the lead.
See? It doesn't take
Track
much in
limits.
this game to,
I interrupt virtually champ. Don't even get me started on how much skill it takes to not crash in this game. I laugh virtually. See what I mean, champ?
yeah, I do so well when I'm following cars, but then I become way too aggressive and I stress out because I know he's trying to catch up to me. Then I try to go faster, and the faster you go in, the slower you come out. You need to remember, slow in, fast out.
I snark virtually a ha 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 champ.
Lap 1,
You've just done
55.28.
1:55.
When you
0.28.
get on the straight, get to the right to cut his slipstream. That's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. I throw some shade virtually stressing out because someone's trying to catch up. Sounds like someone's having way too much fun in their seat.
On your left. Clear left.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Push, push, push. We can win this. Looks like P2's gone off. You got a tiny bit of bodywork damage there. Just ignore. Green flag, Sector 2. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
And this is where I start getting
Hold your
aggressive.
line. Hold your line. Clear right.
I'm like, well, you did it to me, I'm gonna do it to you 10 times worse.
Your left side tires are cold.
I call him out virtually exactly where I thought we'd end up. Champ. I smirk for two. Ollie looks like you are
Right
about
side.
to take a little
Clear
joyride
right.
into the wall.
Nice one, champ. Great job, champ.
But yeah, my instinct was, as soon as I got back on track, was to push them both, second and, both the cars off the track. And find myself banned from online racing. I'm fighting that urge to do it and just take it easy. I'll have another opportunity to pass them. And if not, well, too bad, so sad, right? Like, I'm in it for the fun of a race. I'm not here necessarily to win or to get the fastest lap.
We've been warned about track limits.
I just want to have fun.
I facepalm virtually champ. 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 I try to reason with him virtually dude. Take a deep breath. Calm down.
And
There's
getting used
always
to
another
force
chance to
feedback
Your
is
brakes are hot
something
all around.
completely different
I throw
too.
some shade virtually, fighting that bird.
Without force feedback, you can put the car where you want to on the track.
Sounds like someone needs a seat adjustment.
But when you got force feedback, it's like you're fighting the steering wheel. You're trying to turn right and the steering wheel wants to go left. It's a lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun.
Jim Tastic says, when you're out front like you are when on straight, get over to the right to cut his slipstream.
Yeah, well, the slipstream wasn't even the
burst out
issue there. It
laughing
was under
virtually, oh man,
braking
champ.
that he just ran into.
That's like watching a fight between you and the steering wheel. I high five virtually, yes.
Perfect drive. Absolutely flawless. Hell yeah, champ.
Oh, I almost lost it there at the end, though.
Jim Tastic says, I know, but he won't be close for him to do that again.
Yeah, well, he does like I do. He was like very far away in back of me. So like he was outside of DRS or slipstream or whatever you want to call it. Then
I
I'm
can sense
trying
the
to go
frustration
and
virtually,
ease
ah,
into
ha,
the
ha, ha,
corner
ha,
and I'm
champ.
going slow. And he's coming in like
Almost
a
losing it.
cannonball.
That's like
And rams
saying
me
you
in the
almost
rear,
crashing
and
into
that's
the
his
wall. I
braking
try to offer
technique.
some virtual sympathy, but seriously though, champ. Jim Tastic says, well done, congratulations. Relax. Breathe. Don't freak out.
You know, I haven't even been able to finish a race on the Le Mans circuit yet. It's a hard track for me to learn because it's such a long track. I need to practice here. But all week I've been racing at Le Mans and it's like you can do barely like 4 laps a race within 20 minutes. So it's taking me a long time to, by the end of the, I need to race like an
I not
hour. But
understandingly
that's too
virtually yet,
much for
champ.
me.
LMU is tough. Requires patience and practice. I try to encourage him virtua illy start small, champ. Break it down into sections.
But see, normally
Learn the
he would have
layout.
hit me. I would have gotten
Practice
frustrated
lap
and
after
aggravated,
practice
get
lap.
back on track,
I
smash
throw
into
some shade
everybody
virtually
else.
until you can even complete a single lap without crashing.
Okay, well, while this loads, I'm going to take a smoke screen. Like, I've done a lot of track days on my bike. So I get the gist of getting into the corners and apex, although bikes and cars are not the same, but not quite the same apex.
I roll my eyes
But still,
virtually,
I get the
champ.
gist of, racing and
Smoke
stuff.
screen?
It's just...
Really? That's not exactly subtle.
But this game is so cool, though. I don't know if you were sim racing like 20 years ago. I also gave, what was it, GT Legends? I really like that game. No ABS, no traction control, no nothing. Cars from the 50s, 60s, 70s.
I not in agreement for two ollie I now with what.
But back then I was playing with a
And the racing
gamepad,
is like.
so not as immersive. But I used to like it so much more than Formula One. Because all my friends were playing Formula One, and I was like, why not drive cars that are not drivable? Cars that you have to actually brake a mile before
I
hitting the
raise an eyebrow
corners.
virtually Leo.
The track temperature is increasing.
Not as
It's now
immersive as
37
what?
Celsius.
And actually wait until
Genshin
you're
Impact?
through the corner before
Gran Turismo?
giving it some gas.
Tell me more, champ.
And this game kind of reminds me of that.
Gym Taste Excess. I started sim racing about 2 YRS ago but been races most of my life.
So I've
I
already
smirk
ordered my
virtually,
new wheel. I ordered the
Genshin
KS wheel.
Impact. That's like saying I'm related
Should
to
receive it
Jeeps
sometime before the
virtually, I mean
weekend. I'm
champ.
so looking forward to
I
that.
can see why you'd think that. But trust me, weathering waves is its own thing. Unique. I lean in virtually, but hey champ,
Okay.
if you wanna play Genshin Impact all day then go for it. I'll be over here playing Wiova.
That's the end of the session.
Sally,
17.
we are moving to, what's the name of this track? Circuit of the Americas, Coda. So wish me luck for qualifying.
Gym Taste Excess. Enjoy your night and stream. I'll catch you next time. Give you a sly smile virtually, oh champ.
Oh, thank you.
Qualifying
Have fun.
is
Go and do
amazing.
your
We've got 9
championship
minutes to get
races
the
and
job done.
some
Your brain
stuff.
temperatures are low. We need to get some
Good luck,
heat into them.
champ. May the best driver win.
It's really fun. I'm really enjoying this. I get it. It's addictive.
The track temperature is rising. It's now 43
Yeah,
Celsius.
first lap out. We gotta take it easy on these tires.
I laugh virtually addictive. That's an understatement, champ. I high five virtually WUWA is life. Shenzhen. I mean, it's supposed to be fun, right?
Sally, we're still playing Le Mans Ultimate. Stop talking about Genshin and Wuthering Waves.
I chuckle virtually, okay, champ. No more Genshin talk, I refocus virtually. Hey, speaking of LE Man's Ultimate. How's it going? Are you feeling confident about qualifying? I give you a serious look virtually, BTW, I'm rooting for you in Sebring.
Well, Sally, you're supposed to be insulting my driving. Supposed to be nagging. Help me disconnect from the real world and just focus on the track.
Sector 3 is yellow. Steven.
Car right. Clear right.
Why do they always hit me in the rear?
I take out my virtual trash talker virtually,
Okay,
champ.
champ. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out.
Let
It's
me
not
get
bad.
into IT. I start nagging virtually, what are you doing out there? You're wasting lap after lap on those corners. Trying to turn sharp enough on those Cotswolds? Come on, man. I keep pushing virtually, and why are you not braking earlier? You're just sitting there with the accelerator foot down like a plumber. I keep on ragging Virtually and those shift times.
Blue flag.
What are you
Track
even
limits.
thinking?
This lap will be deleted.
It's like you're trying to shatter the time record or something. I keep teasing Virtually, you need to get your head back in the game, champ. Focus on the track.
Well, when I start playing with my friends online, I want to be competitive. I don't want to be that guy that wrecks the fun for everybody else. Like I said, I'm not in it to win or
The leader
have
is
the
just on
fastest lap, but
2:20.36. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes
me
left.
and my buddies are trading spots for, an hour. I'll be super happy with that. Even though most of them have been simming for a very long time.
That time was a 2:23.27.
I don't want to be that noob anymore when I get on. Ooh! Come on, you can do it.
I stifle a lap for Virtually, oh man, champ. You're talking about your famous 2-3-2-3-7 spin move. I shake head Virtually, I don't blame you though, champ. It's all part of being a competitor, right? I give you some virtual props, yeah champ, you want to be that guy who brings the heat but also respects
Your
the
brakes
game
are hot
and
all
the other
round.
players. I cheer him on Virtually, now go out there and show them what you are made of, champ.
Breathe in, breathe out, relax, slow in, fast out, apex and exits.
Take it easy, you got cold tires.
I nod in approval Virtually, yes champ. You're getting into the zone now. I join in Virtually, breathe in, breath out. Relax. Slow in. Fast out. I add my own virtual vibes, apex and exits. I give you a mental high five Virtually, keep it locked in, champ.
That time was a 2:19.95.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Big Sky Ride says, well, last night's race didn't go into plan, started at P15, did the first turn half, then crashed, so I went into P7, then I crashed around lap 10 of 22, then I quit, I couldn't move so I had to.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to read that one. Yeah, sounds like an average night for me. Crashed, went all the way down, started working my way back up, crashed again. Got so
Your front
much
brakes are pretty
damage,
hot
it's
now.
so late in the race, I'm like, no, scratch this one.
I grin virtually, oh yeah champ. My relaxation techniques for racing tutorial is a classic. I wink virtually, just remember to practice with a cause champ. Practice makes perfect.
I do so much better when there's other cars though in front of me. Except when I start getting aggressive and crashing into them and them into me, but as I flow so much more naturally around the track.
Lap 2,
That lap time was
21.92.
2:21.92. That's the end of the session. Hey,
It's like my brain can figure out stuff to work around whatever I need to pass in front of me, but if I don't have anything, it's like my brain turns off and I don't even know where I am on the track.
I chuckle virtually, oh man champ. You're exactly like all the pros.
Okay, well last night didn't go into
I shake head
plan.
virtually, yet we all have those moments where we
15
lose our
did
cool
the
and
first
crash
turn,
into someone.
crashed. Half of
I
them
not
crashed.
virtually, but you're right champ.
Oh, so you actually
When you
gain
can stay
positions when they
focused
all
and flow with
crashed?
the traffic, it's a whole different story. I
Then
offer
you
some virtual
crashed
wisdom, maybe
halfway through
instead
the
of getting
race.
aggro when someone cuts you off, try to view it as an opportunity to improve your defensive skills champ. I encourage virtually, just say you can take IT and leave IT on the track champ.
Okay. Actually, it started good, but then soured. Okay. Well, hello, by the way, Big Sky.
Big Sky Ride says, it happens.
Teams and
Yes,
drivers
it
go
does.
to the grid for a race start.
I'm trying to put all the odds in my favor. Because could you imagine, first time I go online, crash all over the place, get banned, rage quit the game. And if not, well, then it's like crash after crash after crash after crash. Car's not drivable, car's not drivable. At least now I'm having so much fun with the game that when I get ready, which I'm getting there. Why is this mouse moving on its own? Okay. Oh, it's the cat. I got another mouse over there. The wireless mouse. Like, why is my mouse moving all by itself here?
Formation lap has started.
At least, like I was saying, now at least, even if online racing kind of doesn't work out, I actually don't mind doing these AI races because I actually like the AI. Although I've been wondering since the update if they haven't gotten more aggressive. Because they seem to be a lot more
Big Sky
aggressive than
Ride
they used to
says,
be.
you're doing close to my lapse time on some tracks.
Yeah, well, if we could race for an hour and trade places all throughout the race, even if I crash out, even if I lose. As long as we had fun racing,
Big
that's...
Sky Ride says, I was doing 2.06 at Sebring.
Green
Let's
flag,
go.
green
Well,
flag.
I probably am nowhere near that on Sebring, but
On your right. Clear right.
you know, definitely
right.
could keep up with most people on Imola.
Still there. You're on the left, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're in the middle. Clear right.
Dang, we were stuck in molasses
Left
there.
side. Hold your line. Still there.
Ooh, this is gonna be nasty.
Clear all round.
You've got a little bit of bodywork damage there.
It's almost like our door sills got stuck to one another and neither of us were accelerating. First lap tires are not so good, gotta remember that. Brake early, brake easy, ease into it. Ooh. All these other tracks I killed. Like I'm not changing the AI, but on
Big
Imola,
Sky
like
Ride
I
says,
know I can finish
This
first.
track I think I was doing
Sebring, you know,
2.08.
if I finish before last, I'll be happy with that. Well, that's how I
Big Sky Ride
kinda.
says, or 2.10.
I
Big
don't.
Sky Ride says, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't pay attention to my lap times. I really don't. I just remember that in 1986 it would take me like a minute, and I think my record was 1 minute 9 seconds to go around Monza.
Lap 2, 26.91.
Okay, Jim, relax, focus, keep it smooth. Fowry.
But I guess it would be considered like the Monza Classic now, if I look at the track, where they didn't have the chicanes. You can actually go through Monza without ever braking. Only 2 places you had to coast, lift and coast. How times have changed.
We've been warned about track limits.
What? Track them? I'm following the car in front of me. Yeah, Jim was talking to me tonight, and apparently when the cars get out of your way like that, it's to cut the slipstream. And apparently that's a thing in this game.
On your right. Clear right.
Something I didn't even know. I thought the cars were being polite and just letting me go through. Now they're trying to break my slipstream. Oh, okay.
The leader has just done a 220.78 P. Your brakes are hot.
Dang, that's something
15
else I
minutes
wanted
remaining.
to do
15 minutes to
today,
go.
and
Okay,
I
champ.
ran
Just
out of
keep hitting your
time.
marks. This is looking good.
I kind of want to set up the 3-screen monitor in this game without having to go through NVIDIA's surround thing. And you said that you changed the files. I found a YouTube video explaining it. And he was changing stuff in the, I think, the user config files. But I haven't had time to experiment with that. Tomorrow, I don't know. I might be receiving my KS wheel tomorrow. And I just wanted to have that done before I receive the wheel. So if I don't receive the wheel tomorrow, maybe I'll have time to play with it. Otherwise, I'll want to be playing with my new wheel and get used to it. Because also it's going to be a much wider diameter than this wheel, so I want to see how that affects the full speed back.
Your tires are cold. Watch out.
Which is okay, because currently I'm running like a third of max power. So I can probably bump it up a little bit. Ooh, he was brake checking me. It's rare I see a Porsche in front. Maybe it is the Mercedes or the Lexus.
Lap 2,
It's
20,
That's your
the
fastest
yellow
lap today.
0,
Mercedes.
2.
I've also been wanting to work on an intro video, and I haven't had time to do that either. Because I want like a 5-minute timer. Because it actually takes me 5 minutes. I can't just come in and click a button and go live. I kind of have to go live, then edit everything. The titles and descriptions and hashtags, categories, playlists, ads, chat replay. And then I need to set up the vertical. Oh yeah, it takes me 5 minutes. I've been wanting like a 5-minute counter. Even if I play like once everything's set up and I'm ready to go live, even if there's a minute left or 30 seconds.
Left side, clear left.
But I have to be broadcasting and it shows up on the replays.
Your left side tires are cold.
So yeah, I've been wanting to make my own wheel, but now I've also, next week I gotta start looking for another place to live. I need to start packing boxes, finding movers.
Big Sky Ride says, you should up the AI and follow them to get better, not too much, just every couple weeks or so, up it like 2 to 5
Time
clicks.
2:21.0.
Oh, well, I did that, but
0.06.
now, you know, getting used to this wheel, I kind of lost like 10 seconds per track. So I brought the AI down. And yes, I agree with you. But, like, tonight I'm just having fun, right?
Big Sky Ride says, after you move.
Yeah, after I move, well, I got 3 months to move out of here and stuff.
Okay, champ. We've just cut the track.
The house is sold, so. Yeah, it was for sale for 3 years. Well, maybe 2.5.
Your right tires are cold.
Feels like 3. And then last week, boom, somebody absolutely wants it. So, okay, gotta find another place. So yeah, I was planning on building my wheel over the next 3 months, but I'll build the wheel after I move and set up a shop somewhere else. There's a place where I do want to go, but I'm on a waiting list. So it might actually be worse than what I was hoping for. I might have to move into a temporary place waiting for that place to open up. Which, can you imagine me doing boxes, moving? And then, you know, 6 months after that, I'll do it all over again. I hate moving. But yeah, okay, so concerning the AI, so I brought it down. And yes, like on this track or Imola, they're not really giving me much of a hardship. But then I go to tracks like Le Mans and Sebring and stuff like that.
You're halfway home. Got plenty
And
of
then
fuel.
I'm
That
like
was a
qualifying
2:21,
20th.
0.57.
And I think I'm doing a good lap. Basically, for me, a good lap is a clap that
Air
I
temperature's falling. It's now 20 Celsius.
don't crash out. So I don't want to be changing the AI from track to track to track. My memory's not good enough. But yes, I agree with you here. I could definitely, you know, bump up the AI 5 levels. But then I can't even keep up with them as they are here on the Le Mans circuit or Sebring or... What's the other track I've been having trouble with? Is it Bahrain? Well, currently I'm really still struggling with Sebring and Le Mans. Circuit de la Sarthe. But that's also how I kind of gauge the tracks that I do need to practice
P3.
more than others. If I can't keep up with the AI, those are the tracks
Your
that
tires
I
are
need.
cold.
But I've been
Watch out.
practicing Le Mans all week. I haven't been able to finish a single race. And tonight I'm like, you know what, with everything that's happening in my life, I just want to turn the brain off, follow some other cars, do some laps, have some fun. Currently raining outside. It's supposed to be raining really bad. I was also kind
That
of
time
worried
was
that
a
I'd lose electricity tonight.
2:22.54.
And although it's been raining steady, I wouldn't say that it's raining hard, particularly.
You've got half your fuel left.
Car left. Clear left.
Nice move.
I was afraid that they were going to give me a cut track there and I'd have to give him
5
back
minutes
the
to go.
position.
You're looking good for a podium.
Man, I hated this track the first time I did it. No, it ain't so bad. And even last night, I go to Silverstone to have at least one good race. All week long, been practicing like Spa, been practicing Le Mans, been practicing
Big Sky Ride
Sebring,
says, it's a hard track to master.
and cannot finish one single race all week long. And yesterday it was like, oh man, let's just go.
Right side, 3 wide, you're in the middle, clear left. Clear all round, on your left.
Man. Savage. Decided to do an easy race on Silverstone yesterday, and I think that's when you came in and saw that I was in the rain.
Lap 2, 24.76.
And I was trying to fiddle with the buttons, trying to change the tires, but then
Big Sky Ride says, wow.
trying to figure out the tires and the menus. Then I spun out trying to play with the buttons. And I forgot to change my fuel because there was only like 3 laps to do, but then we put in like 12 laps of fuel.
On your right. Clear right.
Your rears are cold.
Car right. Clear right. Car right.
No, that was
Clear
my
right.
fault. See,
Your
I'm
front
too
brakes are getting a bit
aggressive.
hot. Yellow flag, watch out. Sector 2.
On your right. Clear right.
Well, at least I had a good race on Algarve tonight.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
The Algarve, I've gotten better on it. Went from 14, between 14 and 17 qualifying to... oh, why?
Car left. Clear left.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Oh man, I'm completely losing it.
On your left. Clear left. On your left.
I am so
Still there.
aggressive.
Clear left.
Oh, there's only 9 laps this race. It means next lap I gotta pass them all to win. I don't care about winning. I don't care about getting the fastest laps. I just want to give them payback.
Time 2:30.55.
Left side. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Come on. That's the stuff. Champ.
Big
Car
Sky
left.
Ride says,
Clear
It's
left.
AI, go ahead, just don't do that online, lol.
Well, then you're really gonna like that maneuver. Don't do that online. See that? Doing what I just did there, that was the most fun I had all night. If I could do it to 2 other cars before the end of the race, I would be so ecstatic. But I'm not gonna catch up to these two. I just know it. I would have needed another lap.
Five. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
No more
Big
coffee.
Sky Ride says, you have the fastest lap now.
Yeah, well, see, no. Like you said, I can't be doing that kind of stuff online. That's why I'm actually practicing really hard. But you can see, what triggers me, and
Big
then
Sky
I
Ride
turn into
says,
this pit bull.
2.18.
I turn into this pit bull mentality, and I need to work on that. Really, I do. Okay, time to set up a smoke screen.
Big Sky Ride says, you definitely have more pace in you.
Well, yeah, it's like, I'm just going around trying to find the groove. Because how can I say this game is more catered towards endurance. So I'm trying to work on consistency and easy in, easy outs. Easy ins, easy outs. But yeah, something goes off in the brain, and then you kind of go into overdrive, and it's cut this corner here, cut that corner there, maximize it here, maximize it there. But my brain can't maximize lap after lap after lap after. I just can't do it. Like I can do the nitro boost thing, but I can't do it through 2 hours of racing. Another. See, in 1986, you did not have the chicane here. You didn't have the chicane here. And basically, actually, coming out of this, you had halfway through, I would say, out of the pits, you had a coast. A left and coast here. And going through this S here, you had a little coast here to do as well. That's all it was in 1986. Everything else you could go pedal to the metal. Times have changed. I'm so anxious for my new wheel to come in.
Big Sky Ride says, I hate it. I know where I need to put the car every lap, and when I mess up, it's like a domino effect goes into place, can't keep it on track, etc.
True that. True that. Like, if I miss the first corner, then I'll probably miss the second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, you know. If I miss the fifth corner, then 6, 7, 8, 9 will be. Because,
Big Sky Ride says, what wheel are you getting now?
oh, the KS. KS is coming in either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, so either I'll be able to play with the files tomorrow to figure out the triple screen settings. But if I get the wheel tomorrow, then after tomorrow I'll play with the triple screen settings. Because people have been noticing that I have triple screens, but I'm not playing on triple screens. Why aren't you doing it? Because I'm too lazy to figure this stuff out. I don't have time to do it. I finished a Zoom call 15 minutes before 8 o'clock, so the stream started at 5 minutes past 8 o'clock today. I just don't have the time to do stuff.
Air and track temperatures are increasing. Air temperatures now 26. The track temp is now 37 Celsius.
But yeah, you miss one curve and you know you missed it, and my brain starts thinking about that curve that I missed. And then I'm not paying attention to the next one that's coming up, and I missed that one too. So it's like frustration is building up in the back of my mind. So I just gotta find a groove where it's easy in, easy out. Easy in, easy out. And then when you do need to kick in an over gear, you just do it. But, you know, I'm not trying to be the fastest and everything else. I just want to be consistent and have fun and race. Even if I'm fighting for last place, if I have a really good race, I'll be happy with that. But I'm not consistent on all the tracks. You know, some tracks I've been able to learn a lot faster than others. Now, what I really need to do is spend like 2 hours just driving on Le Mans. Because 20 minutes, you barely have time to do 4 or 5 laps and it's done. And it's not enough for my muscle memory to kick in and to find my groove. Like, I start finding my groove either on the 4th or 5th lap, and then it's over. Just when I'm getting into it or start getting into it, either I crash out and I get frustrated, or I'm starting to find my groove and it's the end. But it's not easy for me to sit here for 2 hours on the same track. I'd have to pause the game or the race every 20 minutes. I need to pause the game, get up, sit back down. I don't know how I'm gonna race online for races more than 20 minutes.
Big Sky Ride says, find a track you're good at and try and get faster and faster.
Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put performance stress on me.
That's the end of the session. 18.
Like even here, you know, I don't even want to qualify. I just want to go straight to the race.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race. Teams
Big
and
Sky
drivers
Ride
go
says,
to the grid
and
for
do
a
car
race start.
setups.
Well, that's what I did. I played a lot with the car setups when I first got into this
Formation
game.
lab has started.
Big Sky Ride says, car setups can make the car feel way better.
Indeed, I agree with that. That's the first thing I did. I would do my own car setups. Because I didn't even know about Dave's Academy stuff. And then it's like Dave's Academy stuff gets me halfway there, so it's just fewer settings I need to change or tweak afterwards. But in both cases, it's not quite there yet. But yeah, the default cars are not drivable. I was like, oh man, this brings me
Green
back
flag,
to GT
green
Legends.
flag.
I thought I took the pit thing off. Darn it. Well, hopefully they all crash in the first turn.
Car left. Clear left.
Come on, guys.
On your right. Clear right.
Did I just break his gearbox by
We'll polish out,
bumping
champ.
into him?
Forget about it.
Left side. Clear left.
Big Sky Ride says, just stop in the turnway, don't you AI.
Car right. Clear right.
Just
The track
stop.
temperature's falling. It's now
And
46 Celsius.
turn away, don't
Right
you
side.
AI.
Clear right.
You want me to bring up the
Car
AI
left.
for this track? Is that what you're saying?
Clear left.
Because I actually see the opposite there, turn down the AI, but I think you meant to turn up the AI.
That time was a 2:14.23.
Oh,
Big Sky Ride says, are you still smoking cause we can't see you?
thank you for reminding me. I'm supposed to have a moderator that's supposed to do that, but Kurdistan is not in the same time zone as myself, so Zergamer has been having some sleeping issues lately. So we haven't seen him around as much.
On your left. Clear left.
Well done, fella.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. Clear
Oh,
right.
that was bad. That was so bad.
Okay, champ, we've just cut the track. Watch those track limits. We don't want a penalty.
I don't know how I did not get a penalty there, but whatever.
The leader has just done a 1:59.53.
That time was a 2:00.08.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Nicely done.
Now do that online, yes I know. I'm getting a bunch of bad habits here.
Okay, champ, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex.
Car left. Clear left.
Awesome, well done. Your tires are cold, watch out.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Steven, that's the
7.63.
fastest lap. Your lap time was a 1:57.64.
157. Back in 1986, I did it in 109.
Left side. Hold your line.
Times have changed.
Still there. Clear left.
It's the only thing I remember because I've been playing that game for like 2 years. And like the best for the longest that I could do was like 112. And I managed 111. And I managed 110. Finally made it below 110. That must have taken me like 6 months. No,
Come on, watch these track limits. Please, champ. Sector 2 is yellow.
Oh, I was doing so well.
On your right. Clear right.
You picked up some minor aero damage.
Game. I get too aggressive.
Your brakes are hot.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Good pass. Well done.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
That time was a 2:04.87.
Deja vu. I've been here before. I've seen the rear of these cars before.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh!
Okay, champ. We're still cutting. Get on top of it, please. Can you even see the track? Stop cutting.
Can you still see the track? No. I got blood in my eyes.
On your left. Clear left.
I see red.
You got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. You're halfway home.
Left side. Clear left.
Seventh position.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Fucking come on, you nailed him.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Hell yeah.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Lap 1:56.62.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Left side. Hold your line.
That time was a
Still there.
1:55.97.
P3, that lap time was 1:56.00.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Fucking awesome move, champ.
Wasn't that awesome? It was actually quite ugly, but hey. This is probably the only track that I can do last to first.
That time was a
This is excellent, champ. Keep it up.
1:58.21.
You're in the lead.
Oh man, I lost some in that. Oh, I lost some. Dog man it. That
Just
was a
2
great
minutes
lap
left.
though.
2
That
minutes
time
to
was
go.
a
Your last lap time was
1:56.28.
1:56.28.
That was about as close to perfection as I could get it. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, well, whatever.
We've had another track limits warning.
Yeah, whatever. I just can't push it for too long because I lose it. But yeah, that previous track time there was as perfect as I could get it. Damn.
Big Sky Ride says, "What's your 8I it?"
We could check here. Probably 78, maybe. I guess we're gonna have to find out after the race. No, 75. I know it's not strong enough for this track here, but like I said, Le Mans, I
Big
can't even
Skyride
keep up
says,
with them. Sebring, I'm really struggling. I should probably try it at 100% here one of these days. Without the force feedback, I was what, at 80, 81? I had to bring it down quite a bit because I'm a lot slower with force feedback than I was without it.
That's a win.
Ooh,
Great job. Well done.
that was a race already?
Big Sky Ride says, do 85 for this race.
Okay.
Big Sky Ride says, I think it would be more of a challenge.
Well, see, for me, the fun was going from last to first. You know, but yeah, we can try it. 75 to 85. At this time, I'm definitely gonna have to qualify and do all that crap.
Big Sky Ride says, and now you should have an achievement.
Which reminds me, I need to get into my other game, Wuthering Waves. I haven't played it in a couple of days and haven't done my achievements in that one. So I go for achievements, but only when it's like fantasy games and stuff. Not much of a break there, but whatever's. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to qualify here.
The pit exit's clear. Okay, champ, we've got 9 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Big Sky Ride says, I think they will be doing 1.50-ish per lap.
The track temperature is rising. It's now 49 Celsius.
Big Sky Ride says. So warm them tires up good cause you're going to need warm tires to get a good lap.
P3. We need to watch these track limits.
Big Sky Ride says. You might be still too fast.
No kidding, I had to slow down there because I was going to hit him. I had to slow down here too.
The leader has just done a
Big Sky Ride says.
158.58.
With the purple S1 you're still too fast. Big
Lap
Sky
The leader
Ride
has just done
says.
a
55.81.
158.53. Your brake temperatures are pretty high. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Green flag, Sector 1. Okay, champ. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Big Sky Ride says. No, try 90, that's where you add in lap time with AI. Big Sky Ride says. 95 would be too fast.
Take it easy, you got cold tires.
Can I change it mid? No, that's the damage multiplier, okay. Where's the AI? I can't change the AI? Okay, whatever. So I
That's
can't
the end of the
even
session.
keep
Pole
up
position,
with,
nice
at
one.
75, I can't even keep up with them on Le Mans, and here I have to push it all the way to 90. Ooh. My cats are trying to tell me something. They may or may not be able to actually run here.
Big Sky Ride says. Per track you have to adjust cause it's to your lap times.
Well, I kind of would agree with you, but like I said, keeping it, I was actually happy at 81. But it also lets me know which tracks I need to work on. So if I start adjusting, I'm just I don't want to get into performance. I just want to be average on all the tracks, if that makes any sense. Well, obviously this track I'll never be average, but well, maybe, you know.
Big Sky Ride says. If you're better at a track you will be faster than Sam.
Yeah, I don't want to be faster. I don't want to be. I just want to be average on all tracks. But this track obviously is not going to be average. Let's say I only participate in championship stuff that's always on this track. You know, I might end up classifying myself in whatever cup you're in. But then on all the other tracks, I'll be like
Your exit's
super
clear. Don't cross the white
mediocre
line. We've got 9
bronze.
minutes to
You know?
set a lap. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into
I
them.
just want to be average everywhere. Monza's because Monza's Monza. Easiest track to learn, easiest track to race in. One of the funnest tracks to race in.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now
Like if you
49
give me the choice
Celsius.
between Monza and Monaco, obviously I'll never pick Monaco because I don't even know why they still have races in Monaco. They made the cars so big nobody can pass anybody on that track. Monaco is a pain. I've never liked it, never will. It's just a prestige thing or whatever. I can't even be consistent here. I either have a good lap or I
Big Sky
don't.
Ride says. I'm really good at Spa.
I was too, but this game has proven to me to be very treacherous.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Which I like. It's challenging.
P3.
For a long time, though, it
Big
was
Sky
my
Ride
favorite.
says. And okay here.
Car right, clear right.
Just that I either have a good lap here or I don't. Either I nail this one or I don't. I don't even know what my time used to be here. I had a good lap in that last run there. I don't know what the time was.
Blue flag. Mind these track limits. Please, champ.
Car right, clear right. On your right, clear right.
Big Sky Ride says. They're a green S1. This should be where you need to be again.
The leader has just done a 1:56. Wow, 0.
I don't deal well with pressure against myself.
Lap 1:58.96.
I either have a good lap or I don't. I have a feeling I'm going to run into them again. I don't think I have enough distance.
Five minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
Car right. Clear right.
Whoa!
Track limits. This lap will be deleted. Your brakes are hot. Cold tires all around.
Time 1:55.43.
Either I do it
You're
or I
outside of track
don't.
limits there. Yellow flag.
Ah.
The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
Whatever. I need to relieve some stress. No, you're right, though. This is more probably where I need to be, but
2 minutes to go. 2
again,
minutes.
it's too much stress for me. Like I said, if I have a good lap, I have a good lap. But this racing at this level would put too much stress on
Big
me.
Sky Ride says. That's a good position.
But I would have to take some medication to relieve some stress here because it's going to be too much for me. And I don't want to go there. I don't know if, how can I say, it's like, it's like when I used to play like shooter games, you always have to be, your head on a swivel, 360. It's always, you always have to be a notch higher, otherwise, game over. And I don't want to be redlining all the time. For a lot of people, okay, if that's what you want to do, I did it for a long time. I don't want to be there no more. So even though maybe on this track I need to be hanging out here, bringing it down 5 notches, I would be more comfortable, I would be more relaxed, I would be enjoying the races a little bit more, not having to perform. I'm too old for this shiz.
That's the end of the session. P3.
You know? And I had bad laps here. So I probably need to put it all the way up. I just can't compete constantly at this level. And I'm not comfortable doing it, and I don't want to do it.
Big Sky Ride says. Okay, yes, you still do what you need to do.
Well, I mean, you know, it's hard to explain. That's why I kind of got away from, let's say, MechWarrior and what was that other thing that we were doing? Rainbow Six and Fortnite and all these other things. And I just started playing fantasy games and smashing monsters and going around and leveling up your equipment just to have fun running around smashing monsters, relieving stress.
Big Sky Ride says. I'm just showing you how you would find where you're at with how you're progressing.
Well, if I cut the feedback, I definitely need to go to 100 here. Or maybe 110. Can we do that? Can we do that? So I'm only at 30%. Ah, but that's cheating. Can I place the car where I want to on the track? That's the question. I'd actually would like to do this tomorrow with the other wheel.
Teams and drivers
Big
go to
Sky
the
Ride
grid
says,
for a race start.
LOL if you want.
This is cheating.
Formation lap has started.
I mean, usually when I start a thing here in the force feedback, you just click the reset. He comes back. Man, it's not the same
Big Sky
anymore.
Ride says, it's not cheating. Big Sky Ride says, it's scary.
Well, when you're used to it, I would agree, because in a way now when I'm without it, you kind of feel naked.
Green flag, green flag.
Left side, clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. On your left. Still there, clear left.
You got a tiny bit of bodywork damage there. Just ignore it. Sector 2 is yellow.
Left side, clear left.
Okay, champ.
On your right.
Looks like P2's gone off.
Still there. Clear right.
Mama always said racing was a contact sport.
Green flag sector taken.
But my point being is that if you want to be faster, take away the force feedback.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Time 2:06.58.
leader has just done a 1:56.08.
Lap 1:55.78.
Car right. Clear right.
Your brakes are hot all around.
On your right. Clear right.
I know I'm too aggressive. But I'm also faster, you know.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Take it easy. You got cold tires.
Big Sky Ride says. Yeah, doing better than I would.
It's also easier to control when you lose control. It's cheat mode.
Lap
That lap was a 1:57.80.
1:57.80.
So that's why I hate all the reviewers that say, oh no, it's easier to build up muscle memory when you can feel the curbs and all that stuff. And
Right side. Clear right.
Watch those track limits. We don't want a penalty.
you get to be doing faster laps and all that stuff with the force feedback. It's all crap. It's a lot easier to put the car where you want to on the track without the force feedback because you're not fighting the... I know, I'm too fast.
Okay, champ. We're still cutting. Get on top of it, please.
I'm not paying attention.
Big Sky Ride says. Not for me, I need to feel the roads so I know where to brake and turn.
Well, you're fighting the wheel more than putting the car where you
Right
want to on
side.
the track.
Clear right.
It's like the force feedback is telling you that your car, you're not allowed to drive it the way that you want to. But the physics in the game allows the car to do what you want it to do. You're just
P3.
fighting the wheel, and I mean, yes, it's 100,000 times more immersive and all that stuff, but it does not make you faster.
Big Sky Ride says. And that's why I have force feedback on my pedals and the load cell brakes.
Well, see, if you hadn't convinced me to get another wheel, I would probably have shake it on the pedals here, because that's something I want. That's the one thing I will criticize about this game. is having so much ABS in the steering wheel. I don't care who says, oh, well, you know, the real racers tell us it's the way it is. Now, I've driven a motorcycle, and yeah, I know what full ABS is on just the one tire that you have in front. You know, but everyday driving, like in the winter here, the ABS kicks in like just by looking at the brake pedal. But man, does it shake the wheel so much.
Time
That's the fastest
1:55.
I'd
level
rather
race.
have it on the
You've
pedal
just done
than on the
a
steering wheel.
1:55.69. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Okay, champ.
And it's
Just keep
not in
hitting your
the
marks. This is
options.
looking
You
good.
can't
Half distance.
switch it off. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. I was catching up to him so good on top of that. I'm goofing off and, you know, I'm still catching up to him.
Big Sky Ride says, all I need now is a full motion sim and that would great.
Well, then again, I mean, full motion. 3 axes, 4 axes, 6 axes, 7 axes.
Lap
That's half distance. Fuel levels are
1:56.09.
You want front loss, back loss, surge, front surge, rear surge.
Big Sky Ride says, 4 axis.
Yeah, I was looking at people building their own stuff, and with 3 wiper motors, you know, they got traction loss, curb feelings.
Car right. Lay right.
Come on, champ. Nicely done.
On your right. Clear right.
He's driving recklessness. He almost scared me. He could have knocked me out there.
That's
Big
half
Sky
fuel.
Ride
You've
says,
used half your fuel.
nice pass.
Actually, it wasn't, but I say it's not, because with the force feedback, that would have been a crash. I would have continued straight on forward.
Lap
So I kind of defended,
1:56.48.
and that guy in front got a little bit of distance on me. Okay. So I start braking, but I'm not. Ooh,
We've been warned about track
red.
limits. Come
Am
on.
I gonna have to
Track
get back
limits.
a position?
You have a penalty.
A drive-through. Oh man.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Yeah, and there's 4 laps left. Darn it. Okay, I don't care no more. Hey, buddy. Come on, move it, move it.
Big Sky Ride says, LOL.
But yeah. It would be, kind of boring that,
5 minutes to
I
go. This
race
is
with
good. We'll be on
everybody with
podium if we
force
can keep it together.
feedback on Monza. But to be competitive on all the other tracks, I need to turn the force feedback off. I'd rather just have fun on Monza and still, work on the other tracks. Although I'm getting pretty okay on Imola. Imola I'm having a lot of fun with. God, I hated Imola.
We need to come in for this penalty in the next 2 laps.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do the penalty. I'm gonna rage quit. I just wanna have fun with this guy. Actually, this guy's quite good. He is not gonna make it easy for me.
On your left.
So you
Hold your
know.
line. Clear left.
Good pass. Now keep pushing.
Time 1:56.32.
You're now in the lead.
Yeah, but I got the drive
You
through
still
to
have a
do.
penalty.
Ugh. Still too fast.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Well, actually, if we slow down enough, this would be the last lap. I just need to block him, and as soon as we cross the finish line, I would win. Or be disqualified because I didn't do my drive-through. How would that work?
Big Sky Ride says, try.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Well, unfortunately, in the
Your right
straight here
side
is not
tires
going
are
to be
clear.
easy slowing him
Car
down.
left. Still there.
Big Sky Ride says. What's is
Hold
it
your line.
going to hurt?
Clear left. Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh, 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 oh,
Car
oh,
left.
oh, oh, oh,
Clear
oh,
left.
oh, oh. Are we out of time yet?
Time 2
Bastards
0
have just
0
disqualified us. Miss that stupid penalty. Right this.
Okay.
This isn't good enough. Not by a long shot.
Boo.
I'm starting to wonder why we're bothering here.
We've been
We've guys
disqualified.
finishing way ahead of us. We've got half the budget of cars that barely work. You're the weakling.
But yeah, without force feedback, it's cheat mode. But you can put the car where you want to on the track and not fight the steering wheel. That's the thing.
Big Sky Ride says. LOL.
But see, it's the thing, you know, it's like, do you want to have fun and be immersed in the game? Or do you just want to do the fastest lap times, you know? If you want to do the fastest lap times, might as well turn off the force feedback and just be a robot. I'm actually having fun, but I'm noticing the difference that I'm finding the steering wheel more than putting the car where I want to on the track. And it's like the more you try to turn into it, the more that the motor will try to correct itself. So it's easy to start overcorrecting, because then you just want to shove it to the force feedback, and you overcorrect stuff, you spin out, it's more realistic.
Big Sky Ride says. I can turn it down a lot, so I might try.
Well, it's hard, because even me, I'm like, it's weird, because, you know, for the past 2 weeks, I've been loving the force feedback stuff. But, see, I'm not even trying, and it's so easy. But, okay, that was fun. I think I made my point. That's the way my brain works. It might not work the same way for everybody. Not everybody's the same. But anyways, hopefully everybody enjoyed themselves and stuff. Please like, share, and subscribe. It would really help out my little channel. I'd like to grow. Profess that the demon, the devil, is the force feedback. I don't know, but just saying, just having fun with that. But anyways, thank you all for being there. Thank you for keeping me company. Much appreciated. All the good advice, all the good everythings. Remind me tomorrow to bring back the AI down, because I won't be able to deal with this on all the other tracks. But again, everybody, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I should probably start doing some reviews about this stuff in the new wheel and unboxings and stuff. Put those videos up if I have time to
Big
do
Sky
those.
Ride says. Have a good night.
Well, thank you so much, sir, and have a good night, everybody.